Everyone, my name is Stephen Lighthouse James. Good morning. This video, I want to talk about the heart. It is important to understand that a heart is like there's only one heart, and it's God's heart. And we're using His heart. And we also have the ability with that heart to love. But we can only love with that heart open. And when we love, we open the heart. And when we see good things, we open up the heart. When we see things we like or love, we open up the heart. When we see things we appreciate, our heart is open and we open up the heart. And here's the other hit. When we ask for something, we're seeing something we like and love and want, so our heart is open and it opens up our heart. What happens is people lose faith on the process from asking to receiving. So when it comes to receiving it, along the way we begin to go into our mind, and the mind says it's not coming or it can't come for ABC reasons. And when we do that, guess what happens? We close our heart. So we close the process of creation, which is from open heart to open heart. So remember that when you're asking you shall receive. When you ask, it's already done even. But again, if your heart is closed, you can't let it in. You can't let any more goodness in. If it's closed, if it's negative, if it's shut down in doubt and worry and fear, then it can't come through there. God or love can't come through a portal that's not of love, that's full of resistance. So you have to get rid of all the resistance. It has to be non-resistance. You yourself have to remain in a state of love. You yourself only have to basically stay true to yourself, which is being in a state of peace, in a state of joy, or a state of optimism. Just be true to you. Just be you. And let God be God. And God is love. And when you are being you are also in a state of love, in a state of receiving love as well. So remember that when you ask, it is done. When you ask, your heart is open. So to receive it, your heart must stay open. So you must believe that it is done. You must believe that you are one with the goodness. And when you're one with the good, and when you hold on to that connection to the good, and believing that the good can come and more good will come, then again your heart is open and you will receive the good. Because here's the hit: there is only good, there is no bad. There's only good and the absence of bad. So when we look away from the good, or that thing we desire, we ourselves deny ourselves of that. It's not life, it's not God, it's not chance, it's us. So understand that you have the power. God has given us the power to domain over everything. Stop playing small and stop thinking something out there hinders you. We hinder ourselves. So here's the empowerment. Stop hindering yourself. Be aware that your heart matters. We now, as a civilization, we trust our mind over our heart. You see, we look at something, we say, I don't like that, I fear that, I judge that. And when we do that, we close our heart. But the heart, we're supposed to be leading with our heart and then letting our mind follow. You say, I love that, and then you go to the mind and think of all these ways that you will love on it, you see. You go into your imagination prior to even getting there, and you go, these ways, these are the things, universe, that I want, why I want this thing. This is why I want it, because it would bring me joy. This is why I want it, because it would bring me so much joy. I would have to share that joy, and I would look forward to sharing that joy with others, because I know all there is joy, and only more joy is coming. So I'm going to share this, put out joy, and I'm going to receive more joy. So I'm constantly be in a flux of joy and more joy. I'm constantly going to be in joy. I'm constantly going to be receiving the things that keep my heart open. I'm constantly going to be looking for things that open up my heart. So that's the hit too. If you're down and depressed, look for something that will open up your heart, and possibly things turning around for you. So then begin to focus on that good thought. And that good thought will bring you out of darkness and back into the light. Because you what? You're connected to the light. What? Because your heart is open. What? Because you're one with God. What? Because you are God. We live in the good. We are from the good. We live in the good. We're from the good, so why not live in the good? We're from non-pure positive energy. We're from pure positive energy, so why not walk in that energy? Stand in that energy. Be true to that energy. That energy is true to us. Always. So that's the key, is to know that all things you can be, do, or have anything you want to. In the right energy, you can be, and if you're one with it, you sure can. If your heart is open to it, you sure can. So there's no limitations other than the limitations that we ourselves put out in front of us, the resistance that we believe is out there, and we create the bad. And see, that was saying, there is no bad, but we can create the bad. We can create we can create this thing that's going to stop us. We can create the limitation. We can create all of that. But when you do that, just be aware, it ain't life doing it, it's you. It ain't God doing it, it's you. My name is Stephen Lighthouse James. I hope this empowers you. To all of you, we all make up God. We are many, but we are one. And that one is good. That one is pure positive energy. That one is love. That one we call God. So we are all of that same energy. And we are all privy to the same things that God can do. He can create his own reality. He created this reality, this truth reality, and we can create our own reality. But I'm trying to tell you is stay aligned with God, and you yourself can create a truth reality only in the good. Stay out the bad. I personally don't look to the bad no more. I don't have problems anymore because problems are in the bad, and I don't look to problems. I stay in a true reality. True reality starts in peace and ends in joy. First comes peace, then comes joy, and that's why I live. Peace, joy, and I live in my truth. And that's the hit. Stay true to you. If you just stay true to you, all things will work out for you. Just stay true to you and your peace and your joy. You don't be walking around miserable. You don't be walking around with your frown going stolen, no joy in you. Who wants to do that? Who wants to live like that? We all have a choice. You can choose. I choose